Hello everybody and welcome to the video. This is Dolphin. Today guys, we're having a video about Summoner's War. Today I'm going to show you the runes that I've used on my units in season 25 RTA. As of right now the season is not over yet. There's a few days left. I don't know what the safe G1 is going to be. We are around 1919. To be honest, the ranks are going higher fast than last season, so I don't think I'm safe. I might have to do a couple more wings, but we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know how we finished in the comment below, but for now I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I really don't like to do RTA in the last days of the season, so if I can avoid it I will. I'll show you the runes on my units, how they're ruined, obviously the artifacts. I'm gonna explain why they're ruined like that. Also I'm gonna show you some of the runes of the units that are not in my favorite, but they are like anti-Leo units, so Leo counters. Yeah, but guys, before I go into the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free, and support the channel a whole lot, guys. So if you can, please hit the sub button, it really would help. Alright, let's start with it, and obviously we're gonna start from the favorites. There is a few units here. I mean, I did get Zibala, but I got her last week and I didn't have any Devimon to use her. I would use Zibala otherwise. Nana is built, but as well not skilled up, so unlucky there. Anyway, Oliver, let's start with Oliver. He's on Violent Will. I don't have him 100 res because I have just one very good resistance slot 6 rune, and he's on Shizuka. But yeah, Oliver is like this. Speed. And there's no attack here, which is bad, but the accuracy is nice. But yeah, speed, HP. It's not super fast. And then he has minus damage from water and then accuracy here, so it's max accuracy and skill 3 and skill 2. As I was saying, it's not max res, but it's pretty tanky. It's not super fast, but it's tuned to my other units. And he moves after Shizuka, which is the second unit. Violent Will, not super tanky, but she's not under res because I've used like 10 resistance gems here, and they all roll +7. But yeah, it should be 100 res, and then focus on HP, speed in a way that she's tuned to your team. If you have AoE strips like CP, especially if CP is on Despair, she should move after him. So if you get one Despair stun and you strip, you can actually AoE Despair stun. And then speed proportional is a stat I like on the Artis. Minus down from water would be probably the better ones because of Molong. But yeah, speed proportion is nice, and then accuracy on skill 3 of course, and skill 1 is pretty important. More is like this, is on Despair broken, just speed, HP, yes, is a 5-star, but yes, I have 28 speed there, and attack. I can grind a few more speed and then additional damage on the Artis. I can get higher accuracy here, but I'm thinking maybe I wanna increase the additional damage by attacking instead of increasing the accuracy. We'll see how it goes. Athena is like this, just swift broken on speed, crit rate and attack, and then she has additional damage of course, crit damage lines, and accuracy skill 3. So she's 42 accuracy skill 3, but she misses a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie. HP is pretty low. I would say try to get a bit more HP, but you know, she's very squishy regardless. Unless you build her on Valentine, you go speed, crit rate, HP. Otherwise, yeah. But if you have good runes, you can get around 12, 13, 15 maybe HP. Attack is pretty important though, because you do wanna do enough damage to actually guarantee the stun skill 3. And accuracy is pretty important too. Miles is like this, Violent Shield. I change runes on Miles throughout the whole season. Every time I need to buff something, I take a rune from Miles. It works even if it's lower, so he's on Violent Shield. Nothing crazy on him, just speed, HP, and then accuracy, and then minus damage, Artis, and accuracy skill 2. This is not the best Artis for him, of course, but this is the best I have skill 2 accuracy for him. So we have 74 accuracy in skill 2. Although for real it doesn't stun all that much. Raccoon is like this as well. Raccoon, I change his runes every now and again. I had him a bit faster, but it works like this anyway. He's on speed, HP resistance, 100 res, And then speed proportional, I really like on him. Defense proportional is nice too. Minus damage from elements is also pretty good there. And then recovery, skill free, and speed proportional on the right RT. Robots like this, just Swift, will. I think on Robo, will is actually really important, and just speed, whatever, and accuracy. You can go HP, is better, but this is one of the best slot 4 I have for him on will, and nobody really uses defense, so I'm just gonna go for him. And then additional damage on the Artis is really good. Get max accuracy. Also like this, it's gonna be a bit harder for but I think Sonya still ignored anyway, so it's not gonna be that much harder. Juno is like this. She's not crit rate because I just got a crit rate rune here on this pair after 8 years. No, how many years do I play? 7, something like that. I just finally got a crit rate rune slot 4. That is decent, so I might be changing Juno eventually, but she works decently well like this. Obviously additional damage works better with 100 crit rate because you do more damage, so additional damage works even better. But she works like this. Accuracy is fine. You shouldn't focus too much on accuracy anyway. I don't think that's the main reason why you use her, but yeah, the more accuracy the better. Molong is like this. Vampire will, usual Molong build. Speed, HP. I think I managed to get more speed on him this season, but yeah, additional damage is nice, and then also damage on element is also pretty good. Praha is on Violent Will, speed, crit rate, HP, pretty good unit, although the rune requirement for Praha is really high. If you build Praha, she needs to be faster than most units so she can strip. So think about it if you want to build her. I do build her, but I'm thinking about it too because I don't use her as much. And then additional damage on Artis, obviously. This is CP, Violent Will. You can go Despair, of course, by speed, HP, and accuracy, and then additional damage on the Artis. Pretty good unit. Again, max accuracy for him is pretty important. Pretty low on defense, but honestly Sonya, I'm just gonna ignore him because his base defense is pretty low anyway, so it is what it is. Nick is like this, Violent Will as well, speed, attack, and additional damage by attack, heavy additional damage, also attack up effect is pretty good, but additional damage by attack I think might be the better one. Just stack up the attack, get some HP, speed in a way that she is tuned to your damage dealers, so she moves in front of Dominic or Daphnis or whatever, and then some accuracy. The heal block is really good, especially against Abelios, but also the sleep on skill 1 is pretty good. Activation rate on the sleep is pretty low though, so I don't really care too much, but honestly even the HP block is 35, but that's 5 hits, so it's easier to land it. Celia is like this. Celia is on Violent. I change her runes often this season. She was on Swift in the beginning, that she was on Violent. She was pretty much the same speed. Wait, is she even 70? 77. I don't even know if she's tuned. I don't think she's tuned to anything in particular, but she's max accuracy, and then just speed, crit rate, and accuracy. I like her on crit rate because skill 1 does actually pretty good damage. If you don't want to put that on crit rate, it's fine. You can go just tanky, and then max accuracy is pretty important. I wish they would buff this to be 100%, but she's not too bad to be honest. Fire monkeys like this, Violent Nemesis, just speed, crit damage, and HP. And then crit damage lines, additional damage by HP is not bad, but crit damage line, life drain is pretty good. And then crit damage skill 2, crit damage skill 1, and accuracy skill 2 is pretty good. Ash is like this, just pure speed, and he's on speed, flat HP, and HP. And flat HP is 32 speed, so I don't mind that. And also like, additional damage by speed and HP is pretty good on him. I used to have him on crit rate, which is really good, but that crit rate rune is used somewhere else now, so he's just on flat HP. Camilla is like this, Violent Blade. I think Camilla can be built in any way. Besides Violent, you can just go Destroy, you can go Blade. Nemesis is pretty good, Revenge, I wouldn't say it's that great, but yeah. Speed Proportional is nice, crit damage lines are also pretty nice. I don't use that much, so she has some runes. I don't think speed proportion is the best. Probably crit damage lines, if you have high crit rate, are the best. But yeah, she's like this, tanky-ish, and with some attack and decent speed. Bulwark is like this, some accuracy, and is on destroy. Sorry, shield will broken. Just speed, HP, and then faster than Molong, of course. I try to make him faster than skill 1 accuracy is pretty good. I try to make him faster than Vusa, but now I have Vusa on Swift, so it's not anymore. But it's pretty much faster than my whole team, the most of them anyway. And it's usually, if I have a good speed lead, it's usually faster than opponent's buffer. So he gets to move, use his stacks, and then they stack him up again if they choose to use the buffs. Mashes like this, just speed, crit damage, attack on Violent Nemesis, and then speed proportion is nice, crit damage lines would be good, accuracy skill 2 is pretty good, and I have 37 accuracy in skill 2, which is pretty good. She does miss it all the time, but you know, it's good to have the accuracy. Theor is like this, just on Swift, will, but just stats. Honestly, I would like some extra accuracy on him. I do have some here, but if I had more accuracy on my runes, I could just go crit damage lines on the Artis. But yeah, Theor is pretty good unit. Skill 2 is insane, skill 3 is actually really good. Now Mina is a unit I didn't use too much, but I've used that against those Swift Verdehill comps. She doesn't need too much speed to actually be outspeeding those Verdehills, and once you do go skill 2, she did either decrease the attack bar or she's gonna stun on skill 1. Try to get some good accuracy so she actually can stun and decrease the attack bar as well. Just speed, crit damage, attack, and then she's on focus because I guess I can get more accuracy from it, and then crit damage lines here or additional damage by attack is also pretty good. But yeah, not a unit I use that much, but she's pretty good. Tomo, Despair, just speed, flat HP, yes, flat HP, but it's 23 speed, and then accuracy, so max accuracy, additional damage is good, or accuracy if you're missing. Speed proportion is pretty good, it's pretty flexible. Thessarian, Violent Revenge, I finally changed it to Violent, so speed, crit rate, HP. You can go attack slot 6 as well, and then crit damage lines are pretty good because he's under crit rate, and then skill 2 crit damage. Skill 3 accuracy is good for the Oblivion, so it's like this, nothing crazy, just tanky, and then minus damage from water here would be actually good because of Molongs. Meeting, didn't use him that much, but he's very high attack and pretty good speed. It's just, oh wait, I didn't run that, so I need to run that rune, and then it's just speed, attack, and then additional damage by attack is the most important. Accuracy skill 1 is also pretty good, but additional damage in general are pretty good on him. If you don't have him on crit rate, if you have him crit rate, you can go actually crit damage lanes. Belial, pretty good unit after buff. Valiant Will, just that doesn't matter though, because I don't mind him being squishy. I kinda want him to be squishy, so I actually didn't run this on purpose, but just speed, crit damage, and attack, crit damage lines on the artifacts. Is actually a really good unit now. Vusa change him on Swift just to counter those Wind Robo Water Rio teams. It's pretty fine. I would like him to be 200 speed. I didn't use him much, to be honest with you, because I try to always outspeed them anyway. But yeah, just stack him up on HP. Additional damage on element on left artifacts is really good, and on skill on right artifact, recovery skill 2 is pretty good, and speed proportional is not bad at all. Sonya, my favorite unit this season, is like this, and that's why Ashe doesn't have crit rate slot 4. Ashe could be faster, but Sonya is like this, the speed, crit rate, and attack, as much attack as possible. Crit damage lines are pretty good on her, they're actually really good, and skill 2 crit damage obviously is really good. But yeah, one of my favorite units this season, if not my favorite. Gio, just Despair, Revenge, speed, HP, accuracy. I like her on high accuracy, of course, and then minus damage from element, and speed proportion is nice. Speed proportion is the main reason why I use this, but yeah, just tanky and with good speed, and I would say max accuracy is pretty good. Douglas, normal build, Vampire Will, attack, crit damage, attack, I don't have max crit rate, which is bad. I used to have it, but I changed one rune and now he has 90. Crit damage lines are obviously good. Damage delta on element is not bad. Crit damage lines is probably the best one though. So yeah, that's Douglas. 96 is not bad, but 100 would be better. Daphne is like this. Didn't use it much, but it's always good to have in build, and he's on speed, crit damage, attack on swift blade. Crit damage lines again are pretty good. Accuracy skill free is pretty good. Crit damage skill free is pretty good as well. Crit damage skill 3 is not something I wanted, but I rolled this so much that I kept that. But crit damage, on turn crit damage as more enemies max HP, it's really good here. So yeah, that definitely is like that. King is like this, just on Despair Endure, no max res unfortunately, but yeah, he's on speed, HP, and additional damage on the Artis. Suiki is a unit I just built not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. It's actually really good. He's on speed, HP. You could get attack, also additional damage, and life drain is not bad, but additional damage in general are pretty good. You can get more attack, but honestly he gets attack from the passive anyway, so you don't really need too much attack on him. The longer the fight, the more attack he's gonna get. He gets 250% attack anyway, extra power, so you don't really need too much attack on him. Just make him tanky, he's gonna get attack from the passive. Tableau, I rerun him not too long ago, I think this week, last week, and I actually climbed a lot since I rebuilt him. He's just on speed, HP, and accuracy from subs, and then additional damage is pretty good on Tableau because he can move a lot of times and also has multi hits on skill 1. Susano, I would say always nice to have him built. Vampire Revenge, you can go Vampire Nemesis, you can go Vampire whatever. You could also go for 50% resistance because you get 50% resistance from passive, so it would be 100 res. I didn't go for that, I just went for raw stats, for raw damage really, and yeah, you can go crit rate build as well, crit damage line on Artis though. Susanna is pretty good in some situation, it can actually solo teams. Josephine is like this, nothing crazy, violent will, just focus on speed, HP, attack I guess, just all stats anyway, and crit damage lines are pretty good. Accuracy skill 1 and skill 2 are also pretty good, especially if you're low from the runes. Next in line, Vanessa. I had her on Violent for most of the season. I built her on Swift now. Swift will. I don't think she's worth the best Violent runes you have. This one I can't get the grinds, guys, sorry about that. I don't think she deserves the best Violent runes you have to be faster than everybody else, but you do need her to be faster than everybody else. Minus damage here is pretty good, and accuracy skill 2. So I have 24, I have 83 accuracy and skill 2, which is pretty good. 85 would be best, but it works. Usually works. Verde Hill, just a triple revenge, just speed, crit rate, HP. Additional damage are nice here, or minus damage from elements is also pretty good. Icarus as well on Swift. Swift will just focus on speed and HP really. I should try to get more HP, but yeah, life drain is not bad, damage dealt on element is not bad at all, and I think additional damage by HP is also pretty good. So that's my Icarus. Fangyan is like this, just on Violent Will. I probably should go Violent Revenge. I do have this rune here, and I like to have him on stats. I could go speed slot 4, but I think it's fine. Additional damage on him by defense especially is really good. Abel is like this, Violent Will, just speed, crit damage, and defense. Just stack him up. I mean, it's not nice to have attack on him, although it does increase the damage. But I like the speed proportional and defense proportional and crit damage line, so I went like that. Defense proportional is really good. Speed proportional also. Accuracy skill 1 is also pretty good. But also life drain is pretty good, because if he goes below the 30%, wait, it's 40%, isn't it? No, 30%. He can heal on skill 2, so life drain is actually pretty good. Then inside the Violent Will, just attack, crit damage, and HP. Just additional damage or crit damage skill 2 is really good on her. So just, you know, normal Diana. Ken is like this. Ken is an Intelio unit. It's just on attack, crit damage, attack. Pretty tanky though. Again, I can get grinds for that, and crit damage lines or additional damage by attack is also pretty good. He has multi-hit, so crit damage line and additional damage by attack is pretty good. Vermus is like this against those Neftises, double nemesis will just speed, defense, HP, some speed proportional, and some recovery skill free is pretty good, but speed proportional especially is pretty good. They're gonna focus him, he's gonna be a lot faster, he's gonna take turn, it's gonna cleanse and heal. But yeah, accuracy is also pretty good on him, but I don't manage to get enough. Mind keys on triple revenge, just attack, crit damage, and HP. Triple revenge because I don't have extra Valiant runes for this, so it's on triple revenge. And that should be it. I think the only unit that I use beside those units is my Valiant bird, which is speed, crit rate, and attack. And this is an anti-Leo. Wait, it's not. Yeah, HP. Sorry. This is an anti-Leo bird heal. I would like to lose even more speed for some more stats, but it's fine like this for now. And Cardinal, anti-Leo Cardinal is one of my favorite units as well. Just slow on crit damage, pretty much max accuracy, some crit damage lines, and HP, crit damage, HP. Again, need to grind that, sure, but yeah, additional damage by HP is pretty good. On turn crit damage or crit damage lines are pretty good. It hits very hard. But I think that's it, guys. I think those are my units. Those are the units I used in season 25. And yeah, guys, I hope this helps. If you have any question, ask in the comment below. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.